Hey guys, so I wanted to do a reading about Uranus in Taurus. There's a lot of difficult energy happening right now. I feel like I'm experiencing it. A lot of people I'm getting for personal readings are definitely experiencing it, and it's this really difficult, unexpected changes, or maybe expected, but like just really difficult roundabout ways of getting what you want via like turmoil and just difficult, shocking events. One happened to me yesterday. So yesterday was the 20th. It was my birthday, and my family asked where I wanted to go. Instead of a present, they said, let's go to your choice. And I chose Tulum because I've never been there. I heard it's beautiful, white sand beaches, clear waters, cenotes, cave diving, scuba diving, ancient ruins, a little bit of, mythology and stuff. Organic everything, lots of yoga and workout classes, and, my type of vibe. So I planned all the stuff I was going to do, things I was going to see, people I was going to meet up with, everything. Restaurants I wanted to eat at. I got really into it. So we planned the trip. I drove all the way up to my family's farmhouse, and we planned to leave together yesterday, and we did. And we flew to JFK, and somehow between the origin and JFK, my passport vanished, never to be seen again. It doesn't exist. I spent 14 hours for my birthday at JFK, following the plane, getting in contact with the in-flight crew to find my passport. I knew was in the back pocket of the seat, but anyways, it was never found. It just was not meant to be, and that was really difficult for me. I told my family to go on, please have fun, I'll be there as soon as I find it, but it wasn't found, and that's okay. Yesterday was a difficult day. Definitely spent a few hours crying at JFK out of frustration. People were rude. People didn't care. People told me they're busy. People did not do everything they could to help me. And it brought up these feelings, of how I treat people and how I do everything to help them and, see them progress, and whatever I can do, I'm happy too, but that's in my makeup. I am a helper, and I have to come to terms with that. It's not always going to be this even playing field, and that was difficult too, and I needed to have this realization that maybe I came to this earth just to whatever, all these feelings of feeling sorry for myself, just because I felt such a lack of control, and it made me analyze all the aspects of my life where I felt this lack of control, and that what parts weren't I happy with? How are things going? How have things gone long term? Not just today, but like in the past. Am I okay with that? And if I wasn't, if I wasn't feeling reciprocity or a return, I felt like on my solar return, I was going to end that cycle. And people can choose to come back into my life, or situations can choose to come back into my life, but in a way that is going to help my soul grow in a positive way. We're always growing, but I want to grow in a positive way, in a, it just felt like a new chapter, a new self-realization, but in this really difficult way that I did not want to experience. I don't know if I ever would have, really did some of the things I did yesterday. I never cry. So crying in the middle of JFK was like, people just stare at me anyways because I'm really tall and blonde. So it's like, then I'm there just crying and being okay with that. So, yeah, it was an interesting day to say the least, but it's all kind of how you make the best of it, right? So I could have had a crummy day today, but instead I chose not to. I chose to have a really good day. I'm happy. I chose to be happy. And yeah, it stinks. My family's definitely posting lots of pictures on social media. So I feel like I'm there, but in a torturous way. But I'm still happy for them. I'm glad they got to go and experience these things. And I will get to go one day too, because I know I do not live in a state of lack. I can always create another experience like this. So know you can always create what you want. Know you can change your circumstances, change your attitude, just like that, And I'm sure, hopefully, there's some sort of rainbow at the end of the story. I'll get back to you. Maybe I was meant to meet somebody. If I had not been on that trip, I never would have met, that type of movie story. I really hope I have that to share with you guys. But right now, it's just about choosing to be happy, choosing to trust spirit, choosing to, learn to become more aware. I definitely have a more free-spirited approach to life. So just being more conscious about my things, and caring for my things and caring for myself, and protecting myself. So Uranus and Taurus, that's my story so far. Gosh, I have Taurus in like every house, so I have no idea what to expect. And like Scorpio in 2 of my houses. So I don't know if you could have it unless you have more Tauruses in your house than me. Good luck to you. So it's all about huge changes in life, but for the better. But with this, I feel like Uranus is a little bit of a jerk. He does it a little bit harsh. He's not so gentle. So I want to do a reading for you guys about kind of what this energy is going to do for you. If you're watching this, it's going to hopefully apply to you. So, yes. Okay. What are the messages for any watchers watching this about their experience with Taurus and Uranus? Taurus and Uranus. This new transit. What messages do you have? Ooh. So, the 2 of Cups. So, this is creating a healing for you. Creating a connection. Creating a connection to emotions, to a soulmate, to somebody that is better for you, to, I keep saying 2, this is the number 2, to heal certain aspects of yourself that maybe you didn't realize needed healing, and it's bringing these things up to the surface. But it feels like very good. It's doing it in a positive way. Like, this is one of the most positive cards I want to see in my readings. A soulmate, please. Yes. Hello. So maybe it's bringing in a soulmate for you. Maybe it's having some sort of, maybe there's some sort of alchemy happening between you and somebody else, via struggle or via, life-changing experiences. it's bringing you together to be like, finally, hey, you know, I care for you, I love you. And the other person's like, here's my emotional cup too. You know, it's all about this fulfillment, this reciprocity is the word I get with this, equal give and take. So when you're looking for love or business partnerships, what do you want? What will make you fulfilled? Will you feel satisfied in a business if you put in a lot of work and the other person, your business partner, doesn't? No, you're going to cut your ties with that person because they're a burden. It's unequal. Well, then why don't you do the same thing with your relationships? This is all about equal give and take. Equal, I add this much and you add this much. We give each other, you know, support. We give each other love. This is all about nourishing one another, nourishing yourself. But there's two here, the number 2. So it feels like you and something else. So your general energy is the 2 of Cups, and on top of that is the 3 of Cups. So this makes you happy. This makes you really excited, fulfilled. You want to celebrate. Maybe you are celebrating finally. You meet somebody, you know the one. You can talk with them all night. Your friends get along with them. You know, they're good people and they're fun. Like, you don't want to be with somebody that's boring, I guess, unless you're boring. You're probably not watching this channel because I'm a weirdo. But this just feels like very happy, just pure joy. I don't feel any third party situation in this. This is like 2 to the 3. This is love and more love. Joy, celebrating love. So maybe after the shakeups, this is the result. Love on love and under love. Jesus. So this is like another, in your past is a small offer or a little bit of info. You know who this is. It could be a water sign. I'm not going to go into signs on this one. This is too general of a reading. But, you know, this is somebody saying, you know, they like you. They don't know how to express it. Usually the Page of Cups, they're immature with their emotions, or they keep their emotions inside. But this is growing. This is advancing. In the past, you have the World. So how funny. I did not. I thought I was going around the world traveling, but I was not. But there could be a reason. There's fixed signs here. Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio. So it could have to do with somebody like that. That could be coming into your life, a fixed sign, or has come into your life in the past. And presently, or I don't even want to say presently, because it will be your reality that you get emotional fulfillment, the wish, the happy home, happy life. This is the happy life card. You know, 2 kids playing in the background, a husband and wife, just being like, this is like simple happiness. They have their small house in the background. Some places have huge castles. So it's telling me now, you know what's important. This genuine, emotional, fulfilling connection. I don't know why all my readings are love readings. So this is clearly love energy. So anyways, this is, so I was talking about the castle. So it's like you don't need a lot. You just realize what's truly important. Emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness. happy family, happy life. Maybe you travel or you want to go somewhere with this person and celebrate and have fun around the world. I know I do. But yeah, anyways. So the near future, it could require you to uncover some hidden things. Like what I was talking about with my story, you know, these issues that I don't think about all the time because I'm not in this state of shakeup. I'm not focusing on the bad. And when bad things happen, it kind of forces you to focus on that stuff, right? It's like, oh my God, this isn't going right. And in the past, this didn't go right. And this didn't go right. And you kind of notice these patterns and you're just like, oh, I got to change this, you know? And making the steps to do that. Once you uncover things or uncover aspects of a situation or of life or of people that you choose not to have in your consciousness. No, I don't want this in my consciousness. You can change or no. That changes the energy, right? That changes your decision. That's your free will, right? We can keep going in these cycles or we can just say no. And I feel like Uranus and Taurus is forcing us to finally say no to a few things. No, like I know what I want in my partner. I want somebody that has reciprocity, whose vibrational matches mine. So that goes for everything, not just putting in the effort. Everybody speaks a different language of love, right? Putting in the loyalty, putting in the communication, putting in the time, putting in, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, these deep subconscious issues are coming up, and that's difficult. So, all right. So what's going to be our power in this energy? What's going to give us strength? What's our environment? Feeling defeated. But tens are the end. It's just like there's a death to something. Something has to end. We have to like stick the final sword in it and say, you know what? I'm not dealing with that. You change or this. I'm done. I'm doing this. You know, it's just like finally the universe is forcing you to, it could be a million things. Get the divorce, leave the partner, change something, move that house, you know, something that you have emotional connection to. It's forcing you to do it for your own good. Okay. What will you be experiencing with other people in this energy? Knight of Pentacles. Well, I have to clarify that. But, I mean, you could be experiencing stability. It might bring in stability for you slowly. I mean, this is Taurus season. It's going to bring in maybe a sense of being newly rooted, stable. Could bring in money. I mean, why not? Just a sense of feeling more secure in relationships, secure in yourself, being able to stand up for yourself. Okay, hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. And I say this as a general energy. This is like 7 years, so I'm, you know, this could be a 7-year, like, very partnership-oriented time Definitely Taurus is a focus about home and family life. They're like the earth mamas and papas, the husbands and wives. They're kind of just meant to be in this role. So it could be shaking that up to bring in new things. But your hopes and fears in this situation, what are your hopes and fears? Hopes and fears is a lack. This is not reality. It's like when we have a lot of change, we feel like it's especially difficult change. It's like, well, and you know, when you can't see the exact paved path for you, it's like, well, there's so many unknowns. How is this all going to work out? I'm going to be destitute on my own, you know, out in the cold, freezing, no place to go. But it's like this, what I was saying before, trusting in the universe, taking this leap, you know, knowing it will all work out. After the Five of Pentacles is the Six of Pentacles. And that's a really great card. So, and 5 is not a number that you stay in typically too long. It's an uncomfortable number. You find a way out of this, but it's uncomfortable, like Uranus. Okay, what's the final outcome? Ooh. What's the final outcome? Okay, so this is all about fast changes, fast everything, out of nowhere. So expect the unexpected. Yeah, I mean, that's like my story yesterday. Hopefully I'm done with my Uranus and Taurus stories, but it did bring some changes for me. It did bring some self-realizations. It brought some clarity for me. So hopefully you can see the good in it. You can see that it's not all doom and gloom. Like the universe really does have your back, and this life is all about progress and growing up and learning, and no matter what your age. So, yeah, you have the Two of Cups with the Three of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the World, the Page of Cups. I mean, it's all this good here mixed with all this, like, defeat, quick energy, but it's all fast, you know, and there's an uncomfortable card here. It's like, it's all happening quickly, and it's going to be uncomfortable for a minute, but it brings what you want. Like, that's worth it. I'll sign up for that. So, anyways, I'll update you about my movie my movie story ending to this. Hopefully there is one. But anyways, I hope you guys like this reading. Thank you for all your support, your likes, subscribes. They all are wonderful. I read all your messages, so I really appreciate them. You guys are funny. So I hope this helped, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. All right, bye guys.